the elimination round for the NBA Cup Tournament. All teams won their respective groups, but only one can advance.
Yeah, this tourney can kind of sneak up on you. Suddenly, the intensity is much higher, and so are the stakes.
Now, here's Siakam. That one doesn't drop. George finds Maxey. MP against Siakam. MP's shot is good.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here's Halliburton. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Here's Turner, and the rejection by Embiid. Here's Maxey. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
That's why you give Maxey freedom to do his thing, because he's terrific at creating for himself.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. A nice shot by McCain.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Passes it to Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
MP, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Outside Turner puts up a three. Paul George grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Indiana making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Siakam. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Now, here's Toppin. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
MP against Mathurin. MP, no. Oh, good. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. 4-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Emphatic, and good to see Mathurin getting aggressive and finishing there with some force.
And MP. He gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. And it's 8 points for MP. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Inside. Shots good by Turner.
From T.J. McConnell.
1:04 left to play here in the first. The three from MP. The rebound by Halliburton. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And it's Mathurin missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's MP, and he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 10 points.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Here's Halliburton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
McConnell against Maxey. Lays it up off the glass. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a wide-open look for Mathurin on the 3 off target. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight.
Turner's checked in for Siakam. Toppin comes in for Neesmith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. George comes in for Drummond. MP's checked in for Martin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now, that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
The pass to Toppin. 41 seconds left in the first half. Right side to Walker. 4 on the clock. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw is good by Toppin.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
Neesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Pacers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the chart. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
The 3 from MP. And the 3 ball. Is good. MP's got 18 points in the game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased Roll tonight, and he's taking full advantage of it.
Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got MP. George is out there with Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith, and he comes up with the deuce. Nesmith has got 9 points.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Siakam's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 10. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's Nembhard on the wing, guarded by Embiid. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Buries the long-range jumper.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
There's the triple. Siakam's shot is off. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Maxey passes to MP. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive boards. You've got to box that guy out.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size is arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. On the wing, Mathurin. Back to Toppin. McConnell against Lowry. And McConnell gets it to go.
How good is that?
Substitution here for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Siakam. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Toppin. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Turner in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And here's MP for 3. That shot, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Nembhard. And stolen by Maxey. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And Philadelphia calls time here.
We want to give you shirts, fans, but you need to be the loudest. Can you do it? Let's hear it.
And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Maxey. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, and not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break. A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
A three from MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nembhard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mathurin finds Nembhard, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Nembhard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pacers. Here's MP, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Bennedict Mathurin.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Pass to MP. MP trying to break loose. MP, good. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
You know, it's early in his career, but Mathurin already knocking down several big shots late.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Time called here. Indiana decides to chalk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter.
T-shirt, freshly printed, ready to go. Get up on your feet, fans.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
The Pacers making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. They're working with that. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
Big basket by Mathurin. He relishes these moments.
MP outside. On deep. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They're in for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by George. And now that's 35 points for MP. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Halliburton with the bucket.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Maxey passes to George. Here's McCain. And here's MP for three. It's holding by Tyrese Halliburton. Indiana's gone 1 or 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Mathurin. No good on the three. Philadelphia's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Philadelphia moving the ball around. MP outside. Launches a three. Nembhard. Grabs the ball.
Well, another Tim Cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Embiid. No good.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 2. 19 seconds left in the game. Here's what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Checking in for the Pacers.
MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Maxey. MP finds Embiid. The three from MP. Bullseye! Timeout called the Pacers. They're behind by 1. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Down 1, just enough time, I think, for a couple of passes and shot. We'll see what they do here.
Five seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Oh! Oh, missed it. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.
To a special holiday episode of NBA 2K TV.
We have a packed show for all of you, and if you're new to 2K25, maybe you just received it for the holidays, welcome to the game.
Welcome, and definitely keep watching because we have plenty of tips coming up to help your game.
And what better gift than NBA 2K knowledge so you can get those wins. So let's get to it. First, when it comes to breaking NBA news, you're probably hearing it from Shams Charania.
Yeah, and with the amount of alerts that I get from Shams, I think he sleeps with his phone. We met up with him to talk about his presence in NBA 2K25.
"2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. And the starting lineup for Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. And for the 76ers, we've got Paul George. He's out there with Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey is out there with MP. And it's McCain in at the 2. Well, the first semifinal in NBA Cup history. Last year, the Pacers beat the Bucks in the East.
Yeah, and they played in Las Vegas, a neutral site. It was quite the experience. Really fun to be around. And Tyrese Halliburton was unreal, putting up 27, 7, and 15 in the win.
Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
The assist from Tyrese.
So it's Miami now, coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pass to Maxey. Now George. Now here's MP. The 15-footer. Adebayo grabs the board.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of center. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Butler passes to Rozier. Drops in the 3.
And deadly from deep. Rozier making it happen from beyond the arc.
Outside Maxey. The 11-footer. And MP with a basket on the assist from Maxey.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And here's Butler outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Pass to Highsmith from deep. The rebound by Embiid.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Highsmith, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time,
and so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Heat. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. MP is out there with Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Butler can't get into the paint. He's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
To the paint. Here's MP. Some solid defense from Butler.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Itakes on the wing. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Oubre. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I could see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
And here's Butler outside. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Maxey on the wing. Here's MP. No good. That would have tied it. The Heat with the lead. Outside Robinson. Pass to Jaquez. Uncovered. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's MP. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. MP's got 6.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Here's Butler. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play